Hello, everybody. It's Mark Bloomhart here with another episode of Hustle and Grit. We just had a question come through actually, and it was a question about print. I think in today's digital field, it's moving so quickly, and the question is, what's happening with print? Is print dead? And unfortunately, folks, hate to break this to you, print is not dead. Not dead at all. Like bad print's dead. Like newspapers and yawn, yeah, that's dead. But I'm telling you, the proof's in the pudding, right? We work with all these print shops, and there's many times that we can't even get print done. These print shops aren't running one shift from 8 to 5. They're running 3 shifts, and they can't even squeeze emergency jobs in. That's how much print is still alive and well. And so what's happening in the industry is that the people are moving from, okay, let's go digital because it's so easy to show data, back to print because print actually works, right? And when we look at print, we look at something a little bit different. I need a couple different things to happen with print. First of all, I need to have a sensory experience. I don't care if it's high gloss. It better have something that's a little different. I'm not talking about 8.5, 11 paper that you just print off on your mama's printer, right? We're not talking about that. We're talking about something that has a little bit of weight to the paper, all right? Something that has gloss to it. Something that has UV, so it's got like spotted gloss. Something that has a emboss, something that's letterpressed. Something that has maybe like kind of a softer texture. Anything, folks, even a fold or something that makes that person stop for a split second. I'm telling you, nothing will go out this studio unless it fits that criteria. Something needs to stop that person. And if it stops that person for even the smallest split second, you've got yourself a campaign. All right, folks? People are dying. We talked about this in one of the last episodes. People are dying for meaning and connection, right? So this paper, they're holding it. Even if most of them are holding it long enough to throw it in the trash, they're holding it, right? And so that's why it's so important to have great print, print that has metallics on it, print that stops you, print that feels good, all right? Anything that will stop you, folks, that's great print, and we are still all about that. Yeah, I know it's really hard to show data on that, return on investment and everything else like that, and that's the reason people don't do it. You know why they don't do it? It's because they don't have confidence. Right? Think about that for a second. They use research. Now, okay, here's David Ogilvy, one of the greatest branders in the world. He said something that was unbelievable. He said, designers, or actually marketers, use research like a drunkard uses a lamppost. They use it for support and not illumination. Think about that. So when you're thinking about data, are you using that for support, to hide behind, defend yourself? Or are you using it for illumination, try to figure out how to connect to the people better? Okay? So print is not dead, folks. I'm telling you, it's really difficult to find high-speed print, actually, because these print houses are printing that much right now. Bad print's dead. So hopefully that's a clarification on that. Along those lines, the book for the week is How to Style Your Brand, all right? So I think last time we talked about the Fifth Discipline by Peter Senge, and it's a heavy-duty academic book. This is not a heavy-duty academic book, and what it does is it's by this lady by the name of Fiona Humberstone, and it's just an absolute great read. Fiona, if you ever hear this, congratulations. You made it to the top bookshelf on my, my library. And everything you need to know how to create a distinctive brand identity. This is very relevant. It talks about fonts, it talks about color palettes, it talks about visual positioning, and it is just an incredibly brilliant read. And it's a go-to book. I pick this thing up all the time, and she's got a very distinct soft style, but the principles that she talks about are transferable. I don't care if I'm talking about finance or insurance. This is a wealth of knowledge. Again, how to style your brand, everything you need to know, how to create a distinctive brand identity by Fiona Humberstone. So grab it. It's a great read. It's brand new, so I don't even know if you can buy any used ones, but Amazon, I don't know. I think it's like $12, $30, but it's worth it. So have a good week and see you next Friday.